This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Dry-Tek Environmental.
So this guy knocks on your door. He tells you he's qualified to work on your crawl space. Well, boom, it just so happens you need some crawl space work done. Well, he can do this and he can do that, and all for the low price of insert number here. It sounds too good to be true, but he shows up. He collects a check. He says, listen, I got to run out for something. I'll be right back. The minutes turn into hours, and before you know it, weeks have gone by, and it turns out that deal turned out to be exactly what it was. Too good to be true. But not with this guy. This is Austin Ireland. He is the president of Dry-Tek Environmental. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me,
Good
Jimmy.
to talk to you. So, we just described the situation that unfortunately happens all too often. A homeowner who's talking to an unlicensed contractor, which can really turn into a scary situation.
It can. I see it all the time. I
Do you
see
really?
a lot of unlicensed contractors. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Look, we need a license to drive a car.
Right.
We need a license to practice medicine. You got to have a license to do home improvements too.
Okay. So tell me the difference between someone who is licensed and someone who is not.
Oh, so a licensed contractor is somebody that has applied, taken an exam, and has the proper insurance and bonding through the Maryland Home Improvement Commission.
So he's been tested.
Thoroughly tested and vetted.
He has to prove that he knows what he's talking about.
Correct. Background checks, credit checks, the whole 9 yards. It's very important.
The other guy, not so much.
Yes.
And it happens too much.
Too much.
Do you wind up following them around and trying to repair what got messed up?
I do actually. We run into that a lot, where the homeowner will take a check, and just like you described, and they won't come back. Or a lot of what we see is poor workmanship, where we come back and actually fix what they've already started.
Now, so how can this makes sense to me. It makes perfect sense. Someone who's vetted by a third party. This guy knows how can the homeowner determine whether or not someone is everything you just described, tested, insured, bonded, knows what he's doing, and separate them from somebody who's not, and you can just kick them off the porch?
That's a great question, and it's really easy. So the Maryland Home Improvement Commission makes it easy. They have a query on their website where you could go in and you can type in either the contractor's name, the business name, or where the contractor's located, and it'll tell you if they're licensed right there. It's really easy.
It really is. Okay.
It's that easy.
So, and we're not just talking crawl space. This can happen anywhere on the house.
Any type of home improvement. Roofing, a good colleague of mine at Spicer Brothers, he runs into it a lot with roofs. Any type of home improvement has to be licensed.
Okay, so any stories you can tell me? Because I know you must have run into something horrible.
Jimmy, I know this needs to be short because I have stories for days, and I won't regale you with tragic stories.
But you've got them.
I've got them. Unlicensed contractors.
So what we don't want is you to turn into one of them. Okay, so let me make sure that I am getting this correctly. I want to make sure that what essentially you're saying is at the end of the day, you want a contractor who might be described like this. Called to say he was on the way, arrived on time, started work immediately, very professional, bagged up debris and had truck to carry away, did everything in contract, answered all my questions when job was completed, took pictures and explained everything to me, and sent same to my computer. I would recommend to my friends and family, very reasonably priced. That, my friends, is Austin Ireland and Dry-Tek Environmental. That's how you want it to be, and that's how you make it happen.
Yes, sir.
You're the best.
Hey, thanks, Jimmy.
Austin, thank you for talking to us this afternoon.
Glad
Good
to be
seeing
here.
you.
Thank you.